What's up, guys? Mr. Freddy here. Today's going to be a new LEGO set review, and it sounds Lego Spider-Man Polybag set, which is called Venom's Museum Robbery. Set number is 30707, has 46 pieces, and is for ages 6 and up. Let's check out the Polybag first. Here's the front of it, which showcases the set in action. Here's the Spider-Man banner on the right. Here's the back, which doesn't have anything special here besides the coupon for Legoland. And here's the instruction pamphlet, which has a total of 5 steps to build. All right, first up are the minifigures, and there's like 2 instead of 1, which is actually pretty nice. So first up is Spider-Man, and if you notice, there's like this piece that's been sticking out, which I pretty much meant that it has something to do with like giving them like action poses, which kind of explains why this piece is there, because he had to do like action poses on the minifigures. So yeah, and the Spider-Man minifigure is the same one from the the Spider Cycle versus Venom Doc Ock set I have already reviewed like last year, and it's still a pretty good minifigure. But yeah, this is like just the same one that has been used like all the Spider-Man sets since same front torso printing, same arm printing, same you know face and same back printing and same you know back head print. But still pretty good minifigure. And Spider-Man's accessories are this nice camera accessory, which looks almost updated, even for this is the same one I was using like in since like, I think 10 years ago, I guess. So yeah, and Spider-Man has this web flinging projectile, which goes like this. Oh, I should like do it better. Just hang on. Yeah, I'll just hang on a sec. Okay, just I already put the this web flinging projectile back on the Spider-Man figure, and it's actually pretty fun to like use it on either as like a little blur effect for just like make it look like Spider-Man's punching, or as a projectile to like shoot down enemies like Venom. So yeah, yeah, and yeah, even for it's coming in better if the Spider-Man minifigure has like dual molded legs to make it stand out, but it's still a pretty good minifigure. So yeah. All right. Next is Venom, and this is the same one from like two Venom themed sets I've previously reviewed, and it's still a pretty good minifigure. It's a bit more basic since it doesn't have arm printing unlike Spider-Man, and yeah, it's just a bit more a base. Just it's a more basic minifigure than like Spider-Man because of the lack of arm printing and details on the back of Venom's head. But he has two accessories, just like Spider-Man, which is this black tendril, which represents the symbiote tendril, which this is the same one from the Venom mech I have previously reviewed, and this chalice, which is going to be important for when we get to the soul build. So yeah, so Venom, pretty good minifigure, just like Spider-Man, which yeah, 2 minifigures in 1 polybag set. That was pretty cool. So yeah. All right, now for this small little museum build, and it looks pretty nice with make it look like a small part of a museum, like this little dome with this nice gem piece, this display which has been like shattered thanks to Venom, which explains he took the chalice. So yeah, which there's like it's a pretty nice detail on on the little these clear pieces to make it look like part of the dome that has been shattered. And lastly, this knight armor display, which looks really nice, and also the way that on the technique to how the knight armor has been displayed looks really nice. And yeah, it's kind of a cheap way to get this knight armor pieces to give it to a minifigure to make it a knight. So yeah, and also you can like display the two minifigures in like any action poses. Like you can have like Venom like do like this, and Spider-Man you can like make him do that, which kind of explains like since there's a bit more like limited space here, so it's best to like have them like looks like they're prepared to battle in a small little museum, well, a small part of the museum. So yeah, all right, so final thoughts on the Polybag set. It's actually a pretty good Polybag set, since you can like have two minifigures in one Polybag set, which is actually somewhat of a steal. And this is like it's like the second best Polybag set of this year. First place might go for the Millennium Falcon Polybag set I have already reviewed, and that's pretty good. But this is like almost close to being as good as the Millennium Falcon Polybag set. Like two minifigures in this really nice small museum build, like, or part of the museum with like the nice amount of pieces like that was exclusive, that was somewhat exclusive for this set, like the knight armor, which is a cheap way to get in it, and there's also the accessories too, like the camera that Spider-Man is like holding, and this chalice which Venom is actually holding on to, which that was like just like have like this Polybag set has like some nice pieces to use for anything. So yeah, and as for the ranking on the set, I'll just give it a 7 out of 10, since it's a really good set, since because it includes like two minifigures that was always used in most Spider-Man and Marvel sets, and this nice museum build. And yeah, also the one flaw of this set is sometimes this little armor can sometimes like move on a can doesn't like connect it with the head sometimes, which can be annoying. And also like there's like not enough space to like put in two minifigures, and I had them like have them battling out. But at least these little some of these just like circle pieces to make them look like they're in the museum, which I'm okay with. But overall, pretty good set. With too many figures, that was that felt like a steal for a $5 Polybag set, and a nice amount of pieces that can be used for anything. So yeah. Alright guys, so I just hope you guys enjoy my review on the LEGO Spider-Man Polybag set, Venom's Museum Robbery. So like and comment this video and subscribe more content. So this is Mr. Freddy here, and I hope you have a very good day. So bye.